it. Is it noisy?
A little. Do you hear something in my side?
No, from your end. You can say, do you hear anything from my end? My
From my
end.
end.
It means your end. This is me from my end.
Uh,
Đầu dây bên tôi or end. Like this. From my end. Okay. Today I see you wear a coat.
yeah, because I sit under the air conditioner.
A little cold.
Yes.
Do you feel uncomfortable if you sit near the air conditioner?
A little because I rarely use air conditioner.
Conditioner.
Yes, and I always use fan.
I use electric fan.
Yes, electric fan.
Is there an air conditioner in your accommodation in your room?
No,
No.
because I don't like.
So you don't like electric fan. How about when the weather is very hot in the summer? How can you suffer from summer weather in Ho Chi Minh City?
So because I usually go to the office in the
During the day.
yeah, literally, and my office have air conditioner. And on the weekend, I go to the coffee store to study with you.
So you
And
just you just stay at home in the evening, and the weather is not so hot in the evening.
yes,
Is there I forgot the one terrace? Is there a terrace in your building? Terrace. Terrace, the highest floor where you can go to the terrace. Go to the terrace and you can have some fresh air. A sân thượng, terrace. Do you have a terrace in your house? Your
yeah,
rented
yeah,
house.
yeah.
Okay, so do you often go to the terrace?
No,
No.
no. Yes, because I have a baby and I can move to the terrace by stair.
Terrace.
Terrace.
Terrace. It's dangerous, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's okay in the summer because you spend the whole day in the office equipped with conditioner and the baby house during the weekend. In the summer in Da Nang City is very hot too. When I live in hometown, my house have the window, so we can get some fresh air and the wind outside the house coming through the window. When I lived in Da Nang City, I rented a room. I rented a room. This room have 4 walls. It's very hot. Previous accommodation is only 10 meters square. It is equipped with the air conditioner, but the electricity bill is so high. When I moved to the new place, the room is bigger, so it's released.
Release.
It's been let something go, let something go. So when I cook in the, it's in the flat. I've lived in the flat. When I cook something, I would open the window or the door, let some smell go out. And in the summer, I'm not sure whether or not it's extremely hot because I just moved to this place since August. But the hottest time in Da Nang City is in May till July. July is the hottest season in Da Nang City. This room also equipped with air conditioner, but I'm not sure because in the past the electricity bill is so high. But I see if this summer extremely hot like the previous play, I think I will turn on the air conditioner in the evening to to sleep. And
Yeah.
for the day, I can use an electric fan. I can save some electricity. I feel uncomfortable if I uh, sit in a room which has air conditioner because when I go out, I feel my skin is uncomfortable like this. Yeah, but the weather is extremely hot, 39 degrees Celsius.
Wow.
Day, yeah, during the day. So, I think I can suffer, but in the evening I cannot sleep because it's too hot. Yeah,
Mm.
when I lie on the bed, my back sweat.
Yes.
Uh, sweat. Okay, my back sweat, and I cannot sleep. So if I want to turn on the air conditioner, I need to teach more class to earn more money to pay for
Mm.
the electricity bill. Okay.
Mm.
Mm. So I think you and your husband travel to move no stayed in the coffee house during the day can be
Mm.
considered as the way to save money because if you install an air conditioner, it costs more
Mm.
money. Yeah.
Uh,
In when I say in the countryside, we have our own house. So for 1 kilowatt per hour, only 1,000, not under 1,000 kilowatts per hour. But I lived in the rented house, rented flat. So it's a 3,800
yeah. Yeah, I
BNB.
see.
It's the expensive, expensive.
Mm.
Mm. I lived in the previous place. On that month, I turned on the air conditioner 3 hours a day.
Mm.
Only 3 hours a day. But the electricity bill is 200 watt per hour. Oh my gosh. It's cost a lot of
Mm.
electricity. It's
Mm.
cost a lot of no, it's cost it's used. Yeah, it's used a lot of electricity. The next one I will correct the exercise. So first have an appointment. When you go to the hospital to have a health checkup, do you
Mm.
need to make an appointment with the doctor?
No, I just go to the hospital and get the
Get
number
get the number.
tickets. Yes,
Number.
and wait until my time in the
Mm,
ticket.
yeah. Wait. Wait for your turn.
Wait for my turn.
Yeah,
Wait
that's
for
right.
my turn.
Yes. So you get the number. Okay, get the
Mm.
number. The number. Maybe the number ticket.
Mm.
Number ticket. I will say number. Number ticket. It means the ticket is number. Numbered. A number is a noun.
Mm.
For example, this is number one, but I say, oh, this is the house. The house has 10 floor. So the first floor, I would number one. Number is mean đánh số.
Oh.
Yeah, it's also a verb. So I would say numbered ticket. It means the ticket is numbered. Write down the ticket is written the number is written in the tick
Mm.
on the ticket number ticket and wait for my turn. Mm, okay, the next one, identification. Do you know identification?
Yes, I
What is it?
know.
What is it?
It mean number to the uh. So I just wait a
Yeah,
minute
okay.
because
So let
it's
me
when
explain. Let me explain that and to check whether or not you understand the word correctly.
okay.
Identification is means your information. For example, uh, everyone in Vietnam has their own identification. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
their own identification. When I study in high school, at that time I'm sitting, so I go to the government organization. The policemen gather people in different area, go to this place make to do our identification. So on the left there is your picture. On the right is the name, the number,
Yeah, I see.
the identification, all the information to recognize who you are, to show who you are. Okay. A visitor's pass. If you want to move into the building or in an organization, you need to have a pass to show that you can be allowed to enter the building. The pass. Do you have a passport?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, how? When did you do? When did you make your passport?
Uh, about 2022.
In 2022.
2022 or 2021. I forgot. I
Uh,
forgot that time.
how? Why did you? Why did you have? What did you have passport at that time? What for?
Because the previous company have the company trip in
Mm,
to Thailand.
yeah.
Yes, and I must get to
Yeah.
passport to register the ticket, the train, no, the plane ticket.
The plane ticket. You need to have a passport
Yes,
to buy a plane ticket to another country.
yes.
So you do it by yourself or the company support the fee?
My company support me.
Yeah, I said passport is cheap, about 200,000 BND.
Yeah, that's right.
But visa is so expensive.
Yeah, that's
I,
right.
I hope that in the future, I hope that in the future they can um combine both passport and visa.
Mm,
But it's difficult because every time we need to travel to another country, we need to wait for the time register the visa, and then the fee
mm,
is so high too.
mm,
My friend told me that if they travel from China to Vietnam, visa just
mm.
200 yuan.
Oh,
It's about approximately 700,000 VND.
ah,
VND. But the passport from Vietnam to China is fourfold. No, not fourfold. 4 million, sixfold.
it's
Uh,
expensive.
yeah, sixfold. I'm not sure how about the other country. When you oh, if you do a passport to travel to Thailand, at that time do you need a visa?
Yeah, we need visa. We apply visa to move to the other country.
Uh, and company afford visa fee.
Yes.
Okay, rich company. Um, the next one. Um, how about your current accommodation? Do you often get stuck in the traffic jam on the way?
uh, Sometimes I get the stuck traffic at the 5 p.m.
At 5 p.m. So how
Yeah,
about in the morning when you travel to work?
yeah, sorry. I can
When
repeat the question.
when you travel to work in the morning, do you still get stuck in traffic?
No,
No.
no,
Ah,
yes,
so just uh in the afternoon.
mm,
Ah,
yes.
so how about in the morning? I see most routes in Ho Chi Minh City has
Uh,
traffic jams
the
at
same, the
7.
same road, the same road. Because, but however, at the morning, maybe I work early. Everyone a
Ah,
little
ah,
because I see in the Ho Chi Minh City, everyone start work at 8:30 p.m. But I start work at 8 a.m. Sorry, 8:30 a.m. Yeah.
So you travel to work at 7?
Yes.
So you go to work earlier,
Mm.
a bit, a bit earlier than everyone.
Yes.
When I studied at university, I observed the situation when there was traffic jam. This means the rush hour. Is about 6:20 to
6:20.
7:20 because at that time
Ah.
people are in a hurry to travel to work and to school. If I wake up at 5:30 and I get dressed, go to the bus stop at 6, it's okay for me to have a seat bus, but I go to the bus stop. I went to the bus stop 6:20. Of
It's
course,
crowded.
yeah, it's crowded and definitely on the way to school we get stuck in the traffic in many routes. If I if I went to school on time, it just spend 30 minutes from a bus stop to a school bus stop.
30 minutes.
But if I go to the bus stop 6:20, so I need to wait for the another bus, and when I get to school, it takes me 45 until 60 minutes because of the jam. So you need to choose like you go to work earlier than any other. Yeah. So two options. The first one, go to school earlier. The second one, school later. Uh-huh. Mm. You know the sockets. Remember the sockets?
The showcase. The showcase is mean the divide to the track in the parity.
Yeah, that's right. Battery. For example, when your phone is run when your phone is out of battery, yeah, you need to charge or you need to plug in the sockets. Yeah, the socket is where you can charge energy. Okay. Okay, it's okay now. So we would listen one more time at this question and then we correct the answer.
Four point four.
Good morning. I have an appointment with Olivia Gonzalez.
Okay. Can I have your name, please?
Jim Berman from Trollberg International.
Okay. You need a visitor's pass. Can I see some identification, please?
Sure. Here you are.
Thanks. Can you sign in just here, please?
Yes, of course.
So here's your passport, and this is your visitor's pass.
Thank you.
Ms. Gonzalez will be right there. Please take a seat.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, Jim.
Hi, Olivia. Nice to see you again.
You too. Did you have a good trip?
Yes, I did, thanks. My plane arrived on time, and my hotel's very nice.
That's good. And did you have any trouble finding us?
No, but the traffic was bad. Sorry I'm a bit late.
No problem. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's a pleasure. So, let's go to my office. It's this way.
After you.
So, here's my office. Please take a seat.
Thanks.
Can I get you something to drink? Coffee or tea, maybe?
Yes, please. A coffee would be nice.
Okay. And do you need anything else?
Yes. Can I plug in my computer somewhere?
Yes, of course. There's a socket just there.
And do you have a Wi-Fi connection here?
No, we don't. Just use this cable. You'll need the password. Here you are.
Thanks.
Okay, coffee's ready. Help yourself to milk and sugar.
Great, thanks. I just need to check my email, then I'll be ready.
No hurry. Let me know if you need anything else.
I will. Thanks.
Yeah, so we would ask and answer the question on page 30, session number 2. Look at your book because on the screen I show you the script. Okay, so what does the receptionist ask him to do? For the first one, if he wants you.
Yes. The receptionist asked him name. The some identification.
Yeah, ask him to you. I would say ask somebody to. It means yêu cầu, right? So ask him to. First, she asked him, but ask him to show. Yeah, his identification. So what does she give him?
He give him the visitor pass.
Yeah, receptionist is a woman, so she gives. Visitor pass. Okay, this is your visitor pass. So, okay. Number 2, how was Jim's journey to the company? How can how did he travel to the company? First, what kind of transport?
The plane.
And the plane, he traveled by plane. So did he travel on time or late?
On time.
His plane
arrived on time.
But can he travel to the hotel on time? To the office. Yeah.
It like because the traffic was fast.
Yes. So he got or arrived to the office late. Was late because the traffic was bad. Where does Olivia take him? Olivia.
Olivia take him to her office.
That's right. Take him to her office. What does Jim ask for? Yêu cầu. Ask for.
Jim and the Wi-Fi and the socket.
That's right. He asked for the sockets, Wi-Fi connection.
Yes.
And before this one, he also asked for her, can I get something to drink? Yeah, this is Olivia asked. So Olivia asked him for sockets. Oh no, not Wi-Fi.
No. The Olivia asked him something to drink.
So he asked him for
the coffee or tea.
Yeah. So
and Jim chose coffee.
Coffee.
Yes, and then Olivia asked him need anything else. And Jim asked her about the socket to plug in his computer and Wi-Fi connection.
So Olivia is a woman, right? Is a female?
Yeah. Female.
And Jim is male? Is a male? So
I think that.
Number 3, Jim asked for Okay, so look at Jim. Look at Jim. Oh, can I get you something to drink? So it means Olivia invites offer to give Jim something, and Jim asks for a coffee. So we would look at Jim's turn, and Jim also asks for the computer login. So it means Jim asks for a socket too. Jim asks the Wi-Fi connection too because he asked. So he also asked for Wi-Fi connection. That's all. Okay, so Jim went to Olivia's office and he asked for three things: coffee, socket, and Wi-Fi connection. Okay, the last one. What does he want to do before he's ready to give his presentation?
He needs to check his email.
Correct. He needs to check his email first. This is the answer. Okay. So we move to the next one. Number 3, exercise 3. So look at your book and tell me the answer. Number 1, can I?
Number 1, can I? No. I have an appointment with Olivia Gonzalez.
Okay, because I have a conversion in the question. Okay, number 2.
Number 2, can I see some identification, please?
Number 3.
Number 3, show here your passport and this is your visitor pass.
Okay.
Number 4. Number 4, did you have a good trip? Number 5, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for vaping. Thank you for vaping. Number 6.
Number 6, so let's go to my office. Is this way?
It's this way. Đi hướng này đi.
Is this
It's this
is
way.
this way?
Way. Number 7.
7, can I get you something to drink?
Number 8.
Number 8, can I plug in my computer somewhere?
Plugging.
Plugging.
Okay. Plugging. Number 9.
Number 9, help yourself to milk and sugar.
Okay, help yourself. Cứ tự nhiên hả? Help yourself. Do something for yourself. The last one.
I just need to check my email. Then I will be ready.
Okay, I will be ready.
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 Ready. Exercise 4.
Oh, I witness.
I would read the first sentence and you tell me the second one. Okay. No. Great, thanks. 9, right?
Yes, the 9. The 4.
Sorry, I forgot the question. Okay, I would tell you the first one, and you tell me the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. I have an appointment. Is that right? Make response A to J in response 1 to 10 in 3. So I have an appointment with Olivia Gonzalez.
Okay, can I have your name, please?
J. Number 2, can I see some identification, please?
Sure. You are number
D.
D.
Number 3, so here's your passport and this is your visitor's pass.
Thank you.
Okay, number 3, thank you. Number 4. Did you have a good trip?
B. Yes, I did. Thanks.
Number 5. Thank you for inviting me.
C. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Number 6. So let's go to my office. Is this way?
I after you.
I after you. Number 7. Can I get you something to drink?
F. Yes, please.
Yes, please. H. H.
H.
Yes, please. Number 8. Can I plug in my computer somewhere?
E. Yes, of course.
Number 9. Help yourself to milk and sugar.
I praise. Thanks.
Great, thanks. The last
Thanks.
one. I just need to check my email, then I'll be ready.
G. No hurry.
Okay, no hurry.
Hurry.
No hurry, no hurry.
Hurry.
We continue new vocabulary for the next unit. This means at the end of the lesson, you have vocabulary to write down. Okay. This one. When you work in the company, do you often contact customer?
No, I just work with my team, IT department, IT member.
So if there is a problem with the customer software, do they ask the IT technician to support them? It means your company,
customer.
yeah, your company sells software to the customer, and sometimes their software suffer some technical problem. So do you need to support the customer, or they someone?
We have our employee responsible for support the customer for the product owner position, and the product owner position will receive customer problem, and he will ask out to resolve the problem for the customer.
Okay, ask us to
Ask us to
solve the problem for the customer.
It means he will work between us and customer.
So he's the one to contact customer and connect between customer and the IT technician in the company to solve the problem. Do you think you want to work in the customer service department?
I think no.
Yeah.
Because I think customers have so many problems.
They are demanding, and maybe sometimes they are picky.
Picky.
You do everything and they are not satisfied with you. They require you to do a lot of things, and I hate working with customer. I am a teacher. I work with the students. That's enough to have a headache. But I need to work with another one. Yeah. So in our education field, we would say student parents are demanding customer.
Mm.
For example, I teach you, and you are the one to decide your own study. It's okay. But if I need to contact your husband to talk about your study, it it drives me crazy. Yeah, it drives me crazy. It make me crazy at that time.
Mm.
Okay. So most of the time you work with computers.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Luckily you don't work with the customer.
Mm.
Someone, if they want to work in a customer service area in the company, they need to be trained how to deal with demanding customer.
Mm.
Because if they are not flexible, yeah, they
Mm.
would dissatisfied, make
Dissatisfied.
the customer dissatisfied,
Oh.
satisfied. And then the customer complain, uh,
Oh.
complain about the employees, the customer service department, and
Mm.
then the employee in that area, it means the receptionist or the one work in the customer service department have the problem, get into trouble. Uh, and the trouble is more and more serious.
Mm.
I don't think when I buy something online, I would make a noise or I complain much about the problem as long as they give me the right product and they assist me. Mm. But I
Mm.
see working with other people is a big problem to me. I hate.
Mm.
Okay. Um, we talk about the channel. The channel is meant uh a
Mm.
channel of the channel of communication. Huh?
Ah.
For example, uh, if you ask me, oh teacher, what channel of communication do you use to contact your students? I would say Yalo.
Mm.
It means social
Ah.
media. Ah,
Mm.
social media. How about your company? What channel of communication does your company use to communicate, contact customer?
Uh. Also, I am sure, but I think Slack is also the social media.
Social media. How about email?
Email, yes, have.
Email.
We have.
Mm. Do your company offer online chat? Chat online directly with the customer.
I'm sure, but I think yes, I think we have online chat with
Mm.
customer because we are always discuss about something future of product
Mm. And the hotline.
and yeah, and
Mm.
how long?
Mm-hmm. How about face to face? Face to face mean go to the company, the customer go to the company directly in person.
I think we have because after we discuss about some future, the customer must go to have to go the office to sign the contract.
Oh. Sign the contract. Sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah,
Sign.
sign
Sign.
sign
And you can link the sound final contract. Sign.
sign contract.
Customer service. You need to have a good communication skill, good uh, communication skill, and good problem solving skill.
Mm.
Of course, how to deal well with customer is extremely difficult.
I think that's right.
Yeah. Um, some before I moved to Ho Chi Minh City, I have a discussion with the director of the previous company. She told me you need to study some soft skill.
Oh.
This one, how to communicate effectively with other people because she heard from the one who attend my of my demo lesson. Yeah, and that manager had no good feeling on me. This means he feel like I'm not the one who listened to other people's words, and he told the director that I I was impolite.
Impolite.
Yeah, he told me that I talked impolitely with the school teachers. Yeah, it means the head of the English department, English department at university, and there is the head, a head of. This means the one,
Yeah,
the
I
first,
see.
on the first.
I got it.
Okay, so the head and the vice head. I'm not sure. Let me write this one. The vice, yeah. I just get that. Okay, the vice head of department. Let me check. Is that work? I never see this word in Vietnamese or in English.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just like president and vice president, the vice head of department. Make sure that is okay. That's right. We have this one. Okay. The vice head of the department. He told the director that I was so impolite. And then the director had she had a bad uh, attitude towards me, towards attitude towards somebody, And she talked to me in a raise. She raised her tone, raised her tone, raised her tone. Well, when you are angry, you
Yeah, yeah,
raise up, and she told me that you need to study some soft skill. I think I have no problem with my communication skills, but actually now, when I work with the center, work with the student parents, they complain about me.
yeah.
They talk to the director of the center, and the director of the center told me you need to study some soft skill, how to deal with customer. I know that it's not my major. I don't I don't study to serve the customer. I teach the students. I have no problem with my students, just the problem of student parents. Because when I studied at university, I studied one subject. It is called psychology. Psychology of student. Yeah, I don't study the psychology of parents. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. And he told me that if I want to work well in my job, I need to study some soft skill, how to understand and please the parents. At that time, I don't reply to him anything. I just smiled, and I think, and in my mind, I said, no, I don't need to do that because I don't work with the customer. Most of the time, I work with the students. I just need to study how to deal with the student, not the parents. If I need to work with the parents, I'm not a teacher anymore. I'm an office worker, the receptionist, how to deal with the customers. The center, they asked me to do a lot of things. I think, oh no, if I continue to work with the center, I don't do mainly my responsibility in teaching, just customer service. So, recently yeah, I'm not sure. Yesterday, I talked to my students. I often had a nightmare. Nightmare. Mm. Maybe there are two reasons. The first one, something in display. Huh? Or the second reason, something in this place, like a previous place. I moved to the new because a nightmare in that place. Ah, but
The same print fly the previous flight.
maybe the similar, just similar, not serious, not so serious. Recently I don't sleep well. I guess maybe there are two reasons. The first possibility is that I'm so tired. So when I'm tired, I would have a nightmare. Or the second one, something really exists in I feel no, yesterday I talked to my student and in the evening before I go to bed, my student said because I have good memory, I can remember something in a long time. So yesterday when I slept, I feel so scared and I just say some sentence for towards um when you write something in front of the Buddhist.
What is?
Buddhist. No, not Buddhist. I don't remember this one.
Custom.
There's some god in Buddhism.
Buddhism.
I have never learned this word. Let me check at the pronounce the I don't think
Buddhism. I think that's right.
Buddhism is Buddha. Buddha. Okay. And we are Buddhist. Buddhist. So Buddha.
Buddha. Buddha. Buddha.
Buddha. I said, when we go to the pagoda, we would say that sentence. So I repeated that sentence the whole night. Even in my dream, I also thought that because my student told me recently I am so stressed. Yeah, and I somehow, yeah. Yesterday, my student told me if you see that female one, no, not female, male one. So when I sleep, I need to wear something like this. This means we cannot wear something, you know. Okay, so she told me that you should wear I should wear long clothes like this when I sleep. It's
So I think this is not comfortable for you
I mean
when you
I hate for example women have um sleeping clothes, right? But we have different kind of sleeping clothes. So he told me that I should wear I don't know how to describe this one. This mean it's not like a dress or anyone else, like a not clothes, because somehow my friend in the previous place used to tell me that if she just wear normal clothes to sleep, she can sleep well. But if she wears short dress, she has the feeling that she cannot move like this when she sleep. When if I feel sleepy, I just sleep. But somehow recently, I cannot sleep in at night, so I sleep very late. Uh, and when I sleep, I feel scared. Recently, I feel scared.
I see you are a little tired or stressed, and I think you can make your travel trip to relax.
I think I'm scared in this place. For example, if I bought a book of Buddhism,
Yeah.
uh, Buddhism, And if I have time, I write some pages and I can sleep quite well. But recently I feel tired and I don't write. Just write one or one
One or
one
two sentences.
times. No, this means there are 7 days a week. I just write on 1 or 2 days, and day I can sleep well. Ah, yeah. But for the other days, I don't write. And if I have something in my mind before I go to bed, I feel scared. Okay. For example, I have a clothes hanger, clothes hanger, the thing to hang the clothes. Okay, but I hang my white coat. And when I go to the toilet, there is a mirror. Yeah, the coat reflect into the mirror. I'm scared. It's just my clothes and somehow like that, and I have some imagination in my mind at that time. But I have the problem during the time I sleep, and sometimes I cannot distinguish.
Distinguish.
I forgot. I don't distinguish. Is it real or is it just a nightmare or it's real when I sleep? Yeah. And my student told me that you need to rest more because you have the problem with your health now. And sometimes I imagine something.
I think. Do you think you you like with another friend in this life?
I think if I continue to write the book, it's okay for me.
Okay.
Uh, of course, recently my mind is stopped. Yeah, stopped with a lot of
Knowledge.
not knowledge. So maybe there are many issues I need to worry. Including the center jobs, I need to think of whether or not I should quit the job now. And now, when I have 3 or 4 classes in one day, and I have several hours to rest, prepare the lessons. I need to look at read the lessons to pick up any new information. I plan the idea in my mind on that day what I will teach, and recently I need to study for myself, and my mind is tired, and I need to
Yeah.
think of a lot of ways how I can balance between work and life and rest. Yeah, there
I
are a lot
see.
of things in my mind before I go to bed, and I think maybe this is also the problem. And sometimes I imagine something. Yeah,
I
this,
see many things you do, and I think this is too tired for you.
yeah. So I think that for example, yesterday the student have a test. Yeah. After the test, I give feedback.
Feedback.
Yeah, we need to correct the answers, give them the key answers for the test, but they don't focus on the lessons. And of course, if they don't focus, they would make a mistakes again, make mistakes again in the school test, and their parents. I just think of that problem. I said, "Oh no, I'm so tired." And I think that in the future, I would continue to work for myself one more time. You know, in the past, I worked for myself. It means I worked as a self-employed teacher for 3 years. So in my CV, I worked as a self-employed teacher. When I apply for another organization or the center, they hesitate to they hesitate to offer me a job because they are afraid that I cannot work in organization because I used to work in used to or I am used to. This means be used to or be used to something or get familiar with something. You do something for a long time and you already feel like familiar with you. So when I self-study and I self-employed, yeah, and the organization or the school hesitate to hire me because they think that I cannot work, I cannot follow the regulations. And now I realize last year when I applied for the another position in another organization, my old college told me that you cannot work for any organization. You just can work for yourself because you don't listen to other words. You don't follow the regulations. At first, I feel like, of course, I can. The matter is whether or not I would like and I try. If I don't want, it wouldn't work. And now I realize that I can work for the organization, but I feel because now I can work for myself. It's me, my current. If I work like this, work for myself, I think it's more comfortable. Yeah. In the end, I say, okay, she is right. She is right. This doesn't mean I cannot work. Doesn't mean I cannot work. I don't want to work. I don't want and cannot. It's different. You can, but you don't want and can't.
Yeah.
Want you cannot. It's different. We have the word multi-channel. Multi-channel is mean we use many channels. So multi-channel customer service. This means your company, the employee who serve the customer and support the customer in many channels. Like and I just list above email, social media. So what is the benefits when you have that kind of service? Do you think it's had advantage or disadvantage? It's good or not good? When you use many ways of communication to serve the customer.
I think advantage.
For example?
For example, the social media. Because I think social media, the first is free.
It's free.
The second, the currently many people use social media to relax, to do something, to talk about with the different, and they can use social media to contact with a company. I think we are use social media
conveniently.
Yes, convenient.
Conveniently, they use the social media. They contact the company on social media conveniently. Okay. So verb plus adverb. So use or contact is a verb conveniently, or we can say it is convenient. It's plus adjectives is convenient. Convenient and here conveniently. Conveniently. And it's convenient. Many people use social media. Yeah. And sometimes they don't want to contact you through the phone because they need to pay for the phone bill. Yeah.
Yes.
They just pay for one time for a Wi-Fi connection and they can use a lot of they have many ways to contact the company. For example, if you ask me to contact you through the phone, I think it's difficult. And sometimes I need to text you a lot. But Yellow is free. We just have connection and I can send you a lot of message without cost much money. Because Wi-Fi connection fee is fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. Okay, I agree with you. Social media has more benefits. So how about the disadvantage? For example, I tell you sometimes I need to turn off the yellow notification. Do you think, tell
Oh,
me, what is the disadvantage?
um, I think sometimes we have disadvantage when we contact between customer and company.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we use the face-to-face service to
Mm.
discuss about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think social when we chat online or discuss online,
Mm.
we cannot clearly about
Mm.
something. Mm.
Yes. Yeah.
And maybe some we have the uh, like
Yeah.
you turn off the
Like
notification.
sometimes I turn off the notification. The customer cannot contact me. So
Yeah.
according to my in terms with about my situation, I would link another similar situation in the company. If
Mm.
the company the receptionist
Mm.
doesn't turn off the notification like me, but they cannot receive the message from the customer because it is after working hours.
Mm.
You just
Yeah.
work in the company 8 hours during the day, so at night,
Mm.
one is off, the
Mm.
system is off, the customer contact you through the media channel. No,
Mm.
uh, no one is online waiting for the
Mm.
customer. So at that time, they need to use offline.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's different. When I just mentioned my situation, like I want to focus that you cannot contact me because
Ah,
Wi-Fi. If I
so
tell
but
you, oh, I don't turn
mm,
off my notification. I have full internet connection. I cannot receive like this.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes, you also mentioned the problem. You need to go to the company. You need to
Mm.
have a face-to-face discussion because sometimes the problem is complicated.
Mm.
Or I can say complex.
Complex.
Complex or complicated. It's difficult to solve the problem through
Mm.
the phone. You need to go to the company in person,
Mm.
especially sign the contract, or you make a complaint. You need a company
Mm.
process something immediately. Uh, okay, so you need. So I think that sometimes there are some disadvantage. Uh,
Mm.
but
But
be-
I think the social media are more advantage.
it has more advantage.
Mm.
So you can say has it has more advantages. Advantages because we
Have
use
more advantage.
now has with now.
Oh.
Okay. Have has plus now, and if you say it is more, so I need an adjective.
Ah.
Advantageous. Sorry, I
Oh,
don't remember.
advantageous.
Check one more time. Advantageous, like this.
Advantageous.
Advantageous.
Advan-
Advantage
Advantageous.
is an adjective. Uh,
Mm.
is we use it has and is, and we use a different form. Yeah.
Mm.
So it's adjective. Huh.
Mm.
So advantages is mean the noun and advantages. Advantageous. It's mean beneficial.
Beneficial.
Beneficial. Beneficial. So it's beneficial or it's advantageous. I
Mm.
think I would this one. Okay.
Mm.
Advantageous and here advantages. Advantage and U plus ES advantages. Here
Mm.
advantage and I plus ES I put right here easy.
Mm.
Advantages. Okay.
Advantages.
Mm-hmm. The next one, query.
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 Query is mean the question. The customer make the question towards your company to your company. So have a query.
Have a query.
We have a question about your company. A problem. Have a query. Have a query. Do you often have a query after you receive a product online? This means you buy something online and after you receive that, you test the company, you ask them to solve, you send them a query. Yeah. About
Sometimes when I have a problem with my product, sometimes the electronic product, maybe have a problem about electric, I don't know how to use this. I have a query to the company.
Okay, query.
Query.
This is a word and car. Word and car. So word.
Wow.
Here the query.
Query.
It sounds like Vietnamese query like this. Yeah, because we have ear and car and word. So queer.
Queer.
Queer, yes, that's right.
Queer.
That's when you say queer, you need to rouse your mouth. Query, like
Query.
I think if I type it in Vietnamese like this, queer and read. Query.
Query.
People in my hometown talk about them queer, they just say them fear.
Yeah, that's right.
So when I teach my niece, I have a niece and nephew, I feel difficult because they listen to the wrong pronunciation in their own Vietnamese. And when I teach them, it's difficult. Yeah. When I studied at primary school, I go to school, my teacher read the word. Actually, I already know that word, how to pronounce. When I was young, I often compare the sound when my mom tell me something and I look at the word in the book, I would say, oh, my mom said, for example, I would say I go to school. Even maybe we would say trường, but my mom said tường. So when I was very young, I was 2 or 3 years old. No, not two. It means before I go to school. I guess maybe when I was 5. I asked my sister, oh, what is it? How can I read that? And my sister told me how to read that. And I read in the book. But in the daily life, they taught to me đi lên tường. So and I would say, what? Yeah, and I realized I infer the rules. I infer the rules. People in my hometown would pronounce sound like sound like yeah.
I see.
My mom said lên tường, and I would refer lên tường. It means lên trường. When I was very young, I often look at I think at that time I was alone. I don't talk to anyone. I just sit alone, and my mind wonder everything. I wander in my own world, and I say, why is it called a pen? Why we don't call it another one like this? Yeah, I link the sounds. They often say yeah, and a lot of like the same. For example, they would say vui vẻ. And I link the sound. What is it? When I was very young, I make a comparison. Comparison. A comparison. 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 I make a comparison between the sounds from my own mother tongue when I study in the school and the one in my hometown accent. So if I look at this one, I would say query. But the student in my hometown, they would say kiri because they cannot say people say them like this.
I see.
If you want to study a language better, you need to compare the sound. And then you can distinguish. I use this one. Now repeat to me this distinguish.
Distinguish.
Yeah, distinguish.
Distinguish.
Yeah, that's right.
Wish.
But we have work, wish. You need
Wish.
to, I would distinguish the difference between the sounds, and yes, I can correct the sound. Children in our hometown have difficulty in studying the standard Vietnamese. Okay, standard Vietnamese. And now I also have a problem with English, standard English. I need to correct the pronunciation every day. I studied Chinese for 3 years, and then I forgot English pronunciation. Now, when you study the new language, you need to train your mouth shape. When you study with me, if I ask you to correct on the pronunciation, you feel tired with your mouth. You train them. You train. I mean, you train and you change the mouth. The mouth shape. And you feel like, oh, I'm so tired like this. Okay. Have you ever get negative, negative, positive feedback from the customer?
I think I just received I get the negative feedback. My boss, my
From your
leader.
you can say it or receive is the same. The same. Receive the negative feedback from your boss in the current company or in the previous company.
Both the previous company and the current company. Because sometimes I have a mistake or the error.
Error.
Yeah.
Okay. When I studied in my hometown and in primary, secondary, and high school, I get positive feedback from the teacher. So there are one or two teachers who weren't satisfied about me, satisfied with me. So they make difficult to hear, difficult to listen. This means they make some bad word feedback. They give me some bad assessment about me. Yeah, and I feel like I don't care this teacher because I think they are not good teachers. Yeah, because good teachers recognize my trying, my effort. I try a lot, and my good teachers recognize my effort. And one day I studied with the two teachers, and they make bad assessment on me. They made a bad evaluation about me. Yeah, I think, oh, I don't think they are good teachers, and I don't care about them anymore because I studied many years and I received good results from the teachers, and they told me study very hard. Yeah. So this teacher, they don't like me, so they have a bad impression. So I mean that they have I mean I had a poor impression. No, I don't make I had. I made what the past form. I made a bad impression on them. Impression on them. They hate me, they give me a bad assessment, and I don't care. But when I went to the the first year student speak English so badly, and the speaking teacher told me that, oh, you are university teacher. How can you are university student, and in the future you will become a teacher? How can you pronounce so badly? Yeah, I feel so sad because I have never had any chance to to study English as a speaking skills in our hometown. And I just follow the teacher in the school in the hometown to pronounce the word. And now when I go to Ho Chi Minh City, it told me that your pronunciation is more than 90% wrong. Yeah, at that time, and one teacher told me, "Oh, you have good pronunciation." After 1 year, and the same teacher told me like that, and I recognized that. Oh, the bad evaluation from university teachers because they get no benefits from the student. University teachers are the ones I feel lucky when I had studied with some good teachers at university. They helped me to improve my own skill, and I feel grateful about that.
Can you wait a minute because my battery the low battery and I will charge it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now when I talk to my friend in Chinese, my friend say, "Oh, you have bad pronunciation in Chinese." Yeah, he's like bad pronunciation. He doesn't get me something. I doesn't get him something. We are friends, and he listen to my accent. No, not pronunciation. When I speak Chinese, they say, "Oh, you have good accent in Chinese, but you have bad pronunciation. You have good voice, but you have bad pronunciation. You need to try." And I need this regularly. Until now, it's perfect. But my friend say, "Okay, you pronounce your pronunciation improves a lot. It's improved. And I try every day. And now when I make the live stream on TikTok, they tell you have bad pronunciation. And I realized that there are many words I pronounce wrongly, so I need to try to practice day by day. Like time I study Chinese, not the first time I study Chinese, my close friend told me, "No, you have so bad pronunciation." Like this. Sometimes people make but give you negative feedback. You say, "Oh, this is your motivation to get better." So, how do you feel when you get a negative feedback from your boss?
So I feel so I have a little bad feel, but uh, I wonder myself why do I give negative feedback?
Okay.
And yes, and after that I feel usual.
It's usual. I cannot change my accent, but I can change my pronunciation. We need to pronounce correctly when we studied. The accent is different. When I can know, oh, this is home, this is another one, this is the accent. And I need to change my pronunciation, train and change. We need to change into the correct one. So I see when I teach at the center, in the center 7 years ago, every month there is a director, professional director. It means specific to English teaching, professional director from the system of the center. He would enter and observe. Observe. Yeah. Okay. And at the end of the lesson, he just observed my class in 15 minutes and he wrote a feedback on a piece of paper. At the end of the lesson, before he get out of the class, he gave me this one. Yeah. And I look at the list. The first time he gave me like this, just half, and the last here. One day he said that nothing for you anymore.
Oh.
Because the first time the professional director come to my class, I feel so worried. At that time, I'm still young and I worried that I will make a lot of mistake because we end up listening to negative feedback from someone. But the professional manager, the one who work under him, told me that, oh, you should feel lucky when he enter your class to observe your class because he will have to pick up the mistake, negative aspects you have been done well. She said that every time in the past, before she become a manager, she just a normal teacher in the system. And director observed her class so many years. And one day she improved her teaching skills. She became teacher. And one day the teacher, the professional director, had nothing for you, has no feedback for you. It means your teaching skill is fine, stable.
Okay.
But I don't like the feeling when I receive the negative feedback from the previous center. Because I know that the one who give me the feedback, they don't have professional knowledge about teaching skill. I would say specialized knowledge. They are not professional teacher. They just amateur. The one who no, not trưởng thành. I think I typed wrongly, so amateur. Okay. They are not professional. They just who have good English skill and they become a teacher like this in the sense when they give me the feedback, I don't agree on their opinions. I don't agree with it. So I would say no, I cannot study anything from this center. I worked for the center one because I think that the teacher is successful and he can earn a lot of money. When I apply for his center, I think I can learn something new, which is beneficial for me in the future. And now I work for half a year and I realize nothing for me. Except money. Except money. Yeah. I feel grateful in the past. I need to change. I pay a lot for working in the center, the online center. I just get very little money, but I learn skill from that center. But now the center now, I learn I learn some tricks. Uh, how to earn money. I learned the way how to earn money, not the way how to teach students. The way how to somehow in my principle. Teaching philosophy. Philosophy is mean your principle.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I learned how to treat. How to treat and and the tricks how to earn money. Because that teacher, his teaching philosophy is that he already did his best to attract more students and he get good results. But there's one thing, you just can't teach the student and help them to get the good result if they are good students. Hardworking, even they are not hardworking, but they already have good knowledge, good skills. You can help them improve day by day. But for the poor students, lazy, poor and lazy students, I think that he told me need to study some soft skill, and I realized how to cheat. how to learn how to treat and how to treat. Treat is mean you. I would say treat is mean deceive. It's not like lừa đảo. It means somehow, for example, student treat in the exam. Like this. How to overcome the problem and reduce troubles from the parents. Okay, I remember when I worked in the university and I belonged to the, I'm a teacher belonging to the center. They teach me how to tricks. And I learned some tricks how to control. Okay, I learned some tricks. Also the tricks about how to control the student result. I learned that way. And I don't think, I'm not the kind of person to be on. How to deal with the problem when you change the result of the students. And then I think, this is not my purpose. My purpose is that I want to change the result by their own effort and knowledge. If I use that way in the future, I think, you know this one?
Karma.
Yeah, karma. Yeah. And I try to avoid this one, a bad karma. So if you do something good, do something well, you can have good karma. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I gradually get disappointed about the way, because when I work for some in an organization for several months, I would realize about how they function. They run their own business, and I feel like, this is not the one I need. Yeah. And my boyfriend asked me, why you teach at the center, and you can get higher salary than teaching for yourself, but why you choose working as a self-employed? I think it's okay for me. I can earn enough money for my own life if I teach as a self-employed teacher. If I work in the center, I can earn more money. I can have some saving. Yeah, but I feel stressed because it's not the kind of me.
Yeah, I see.
Um, the last word for you, the cost failure. The cost of failure. Failure. I want you to listen to the sound. Somehow I pronunciation is not good enough for you to listen.
Failure. Failure.
Failure.
Failure.
The first one you say failure,
Failure.
but because I tell failure, because I listen to podcast from the American accent, and I would say failure.
Failure. Failure. Failure. Failure. Failure.
I can transform into Vietnamese sound failure.
Oh yeah, I
Say
I
failure.
also think that.
I also try to pronounce like failure. Failure. Like this.
Failure. Failure.
Yeah.
Failure. Because they pronounce quickly the last two sounds.
Mm.
Failure, but they failure. I used to try to pronounce this one, but I listen to podcast because I listen to American. But failure, it depends. It's up to you. But then I get familiar with the sound failure, but you can say failure, failure. So you have the phrase, the cost of failure means, for example, I opened a company. In the first month, I serve 100 customers. The second month, the 100 customers feel satisfied with my service, so they come back to my company. So 100% of customers come back to my company, so I can earn the same money. But for the first month, 20 customer dissatisfied is that dissatisfied. 20% of the customers feel dissatisfied with my service, so they leave. Yeah. Only 80% of the customer come back, return the company. So the cost of failure is 20% because they leave. Yeah. They change the service, so it's the cost of failure. Okay. I want you to read this one. I and you will take turns to read. And there are many ideas for you. The next time I would ask you some question and you can answer smoothlier because you have more ideas. I read one sentence and you read one sentence. Multi-channel customer service. Most companies provide customer with many options for how they communicate with the company.
Customers can contact companies by email, by online chat, through the company website, or via social media such as Facebook or Twitter.
Communication is now easier for customers who have a query about a product or order or want to report a problem.
It also gives company more opportunity to get feedback on the customer experience.
The problem is that there often isn't enough communication between the customer service channels.
For example, a customer email a company to make a complaint about product that doesn't work.
If there isn't a quick reply, he or she tries the online channels.
They have no record of the email, so the customer has to explain the issue again.
They can offer a solution and tell him or her to call the customer support.
The customer spends 30 minutes on call and then have to explain the problem again.
For multi-channel communication to be a success for a company, it needs to improve the customer's experience.
Customers today do not want to wait, so companies must improve the response time.
Yeah. And also make sure that, oh no, it's your turn.
And also make sure that the communication channels are connected.
The price for success is customer loyalty.
The cost of failure
Yeah.
Failure is customer who don't come back.
Yeah. So because they are not with your service. We have another word. This is customer loyalty. What is it?
Loyalty.
You know loyalty? You know
No.
loyalty?
I forgot.
Okay, I can type it for you, but I want to give you the explanation in English. You know dogs, right?
Dog.
Dogs are a loyal friends to people.
A loyal friend.
Dogs are loyal. They can accompany you until the rest of your life, and until we leave this world, dogs can still want to be by your side. Dogs never leave you. Loyal.
Trung thành.
That's right. Right. So, because I also give you this one, but it's difficult for you to imagine about the situation in communication in a company. So customer loyalty is mean
khách hàng thân thiết.
Or maybe sometime like this. Yeah, it's loyalty. It's mean loyal is an adjective, and you have loyalty is the noun. Yeah. So customer loyalty is mean you gain the customer satisfaction, and they will every time they want to buy the product, they just buy your company product. Yeah. For example, I use Samsung for many years, but I feel I have bad experience. The phone also have a problem with the screen. They stop the screen, they stop function, they stop operating, they stop working when I use this for a long time. So in the future, if I have money, I would change iPad. This means the Apple brand. Yeah. For the people who use iPhone like you feel like, oh, in the future, if you want to change the phone, you also you are still loyal to iPhone brand. You if you want to buy electronic products, you would choose that company. This is loyalty. Okay. So tell me, for example, I say the coffee house has your customer loyalty.
Yes.
Time you move to that coffee, you don't want to just accept some other situation. There's a problem on that day. There's some issue you need to control, you need to solve, you need to go to another coffee, but in the end you still return
Yeah.
the more loyalty. Next one, response time. I have you to explain this one, but you need to do exercise at home. It's easier for you. So response time. The time response person.
Yeah, the response time is mean the time the cost of time to reply or resolve the customer problem.
Yes, but it's just 80% correct. So the first response is when you reply to the customer when they report a problem to your company and you need to respond to them. You have them to solve the problem. So how about the time? For example, you have time. It means how much time? 1 hour. So this is time and we have no S. This is the time. I would say times. This means the number of the situation. For example, how many times do you travel to how many times do you study in the coffee shop? You say, 10 times. 100 times. It's the times, not time. Yeah, it's different. Okay, so response times, this means the situation they suffer or they have the problem with your company. So improve their response time, improve the situation. The situation you respond to the customer. Okay, it's the times, the situations, or the instance or the cases. Do you know the case, right? The case.
Yes, I know.
Just cases. Make a complaint. You know that. Explain issue. Offer a solution. Or customer support. Remember this one? Have a.
Yeah. I have a question.
Correct,
I have
but
a query.
what? Question.
Question.
Yeah, like
question. Yeah.
This that the sound you saw the change so sound questions. This one we can pronounce via okay, via and opportunity. Let me look at today's word. I think it's normal. Okay, not too many words for you today. No. I will send you the key answer, the answer key for practice file of unit 4.
Yes.
Later, and then this is word for you. It's not too many because there are not too many. It's 4 pages, but the word is in big sign. Some words for you, and the homework. You need to finish exercise Exercise 4. Exercise 4. 6. Number 4 and number 6. That's all.
Number 4 and number 6.
And the new word. And I give you the practice file key answer for your answer. It's the end of the lesson today.